Empty for Logan. That's a big possession that goes awry for the Grizzlies. Oliverson back quickly, gets space, puts it up. And that is say goodnight Gracie when he's 2 feet from the basket. Murphy looking for space there. Just too much dribbling in the middle of that key. You got to move the ball to break this defensive Skyview. Olsen goes to the basket and draws the foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. I think that's on Nielsen. Sure enough it is. He's the only one with, well, Moore has 3 fouls as well.
Attention, Stephanie Hawks. Jake says yes.
44-35. Remains that same score as Olsen misses his first free throw. 6:01 to go in the fourth quarter. And Coach Anderson calls a timeout for Skyview. We'll keep it here. Logan now 3 and 4 in region play. They started out really getting their behinds kicked around the court, but they've done a great job in getting back into this region fight. They're in 4th place, I believe. Mountain Crest has dropped all the way to last place at 2 and 5 in the region, and that's a tough road to hoe to get out of that. But like we've talked about ad nauseum, it's 3 times through this region because of the scheduling, and it's a murderer's row for every team. Well, let's reset the game. 6:01 to go in the 4th quarter. Skyview leading Logan in Logan, 44-35. 17 fouls for the home Grizzlies and 3 team fouls for the visiting Bobcats. That means that the Bobcats will be in the bonus the remainder of the game, 1 and 1 for the next couple of fouls at least. And they'll certainly hit that 10 double bonus mark here shortly as the teams break huddle and come on back out. Coach Anderson coaching them up as long as he possibly can until the official has to walk over there, which you'll see him coming into your screen in just a second. There he is. That's a smart coach. Use up all the time you can get because the officials will wait and come and break your huddle. Kirby Olsen now up for his 2nd of 2 free throws. Missed the first. These are huge. Down by 9 points now. You got to have these free throws. And he cans the 2nd of 2. That's his 12th point of the night. There's a foul way in the backcourt. That's going to be against Larson. That's his first foul of the night. One of the few Logan Grizzlies who's not in foul trouble. Grayson Moore's going to head back to the other end for the 1-and-1. Front end of this 1-and-1 is huge. And he misses it. And that is off Logan. They're going to call it Skyview's ball. Even though Logan's version of Bill Sproat was underneath the basket, it's still going to stay with Skyview. Oh, and they changed their minds. Once again, the officiators working together, and that's a fantastic job. Ball's back to Logan now. Clock ticking at 5:55 to go in this game. Down by 8 points are the Grizzlies, and it's time to make a run. It's now or never. Ball back to Olsen, the top of the key for Murphy. Makes some space. And Oliverson comes over and sends it back, but I think Corbell's going to get a foul down low. And that is exactly what it is. Take a look at the replay here. It's not a shooting foul. Maybe they're going to call it a shooting foul. They are. Take a look here. Yep, that's a good call. Corbell just lays him out. Then he looks around like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. We're friends. I would never do that. Kirby Olsen hits the front end of that double shot foul. 13 points on the night. He misses the second one. Nielsen with the rebound. Nielsen up to Knowles. Look for Skyview to work the ball and take a little air out of this game. Ball's out of bounds off the foot of Nyman. You know, if you're Skyview, you're going to take a shot if it's open and you got a good look, but you're certainly not going to force anything right now to try and work some of that clock. Wisely, you see the ball come back to Knowles from Corbell. Over to Nielsen looking for the cutting Grayson Moore. And that's a short shot cleaned up by Oliverson. He misses it hard off the back of the rim. Rebound to Murphy, up to Nyman. Nyman picks up his dribble deep. Knowles forgets and doesn't come out and get pressure on him. Easy pass to Murphy, back to Olsen. And Larson back to Olsen. Back to Nyman, and they reset. 4:54 to go on the clock. Benyon back in the game with 4 fouls, and Olsen with a jumper that comes up short. Benyon looking for the shot. First 2 points of the night, and that's what we call Matador defense. Boy, and the score's 44-39 now. Knowles looking to put a dagger in him, but they can't do it, and Nyman comes up with the rebound. 2 men back for Skyview, still trying to force the issue. Probably going to wait for his teammates. Oh, that's a good move. Nice rebound by Benyon, and it's finally off of Murphy.
Checking in for the Bobcats, number 3, Ty Nielsen.
Craziness under the basket for Logan and Skyview as Nyman tries to break the ankles of Knowles. Good recovery. And you know, it's a lot easier when you got 32, 6'8", Casey Oliverson back there. Benyon tries to put it back in, no avail, and finally off Murphy. Out of bounds, back to Skyview. Back to live action now. Grayson Moore weaves the ball around looking for his shot. Benyon's got to be careful to pick up that 5th foul. There's a rebound that comes off to Olsen. Olsen back to Nyman. Skyview has been fantastic in transition defense tonight. Nyman looks top of the key to Larson. Tight defense by Nielsen. Olsen trying to make some space for his shot. Oliverson sends it back. Well, they're going to call an offensive foul on Murphy. That's Murphy's 3rd foul of the night. He started out with 2 quick ones, sat for a while, and really never got in rhythm. We saw him score 18 points against Mountain Crest at Mountain Crest. But tonight he's got 6. They will not be shooting free throws on that. It's a player control foul. Ball will go back to Skyview, but no free throws. Ball's inbound to Tyler Nielsen. He turns it over immediately. Olsen puts it up and in, and Oliverson gets the foul. That's a huge shot. As you can hear, it brings the Logan faithful right back into this game. Logan down 44-41, 3:25 to go in the game. I love me some high school basketball. If you have a friend who turned this game off, call him, tell him to turn it back on. Oh, he misses a free throw. That's a huge free throw miss from Olsen. And there's a foul in the backcourt by Murphy. He's going to pick up his 4th foul, 87 feet from the other basket.
Russell Murphy, his 4th personal.
He's getting a little frustrated. So that's 4 fouls on Murphy, Benyon, and Sadler, and 3 fouls on Cannon and Derek Larson. Somebody's going to get sitting here in a minute. Oliverson misses the first foul of the double bonus. Oliverson to the line for his 2nd free throw pitch, and it's hard off the rim as well. Jordan Larson with the rebound, and Sage Nyman with the ball, down by 3. A chance to bring it to 1 or tie it for Logan. A lot of time on the clock, still 3:07 to play in this game. Nice kick out by Benyon. Oh, and there's the three ball by Larson. Oh, we have a tie ball game. Hello. I hope you can hear me because I can't hear me. This place is crazy. Nielsen on the corner, kicks it back to the other Nielsen. Oliverson down low. Murphy's going to pick up his 5th foul if he's not careful. And Oliverson finds a way to get that ball in, and Murphy avoids the foul. 12 points for Oliverson. And there's going to be a timeout called by Skyview. Now up 46-44 with 2:37 to go in this ball game. Whew, let's look at a replay and catch our breath here for a second. That's a great pass from the top of the key, Nielsen to Oliverson, and Oliverson very patient. Gets that ball up high where he can get it off the glass and banks it in for 2. Oliverson with 12 points tonight. Knowles with 12 points tonight, both leading Skyview. And Olsen for Logan with 15 points. He's come up big for the Grizzlies. Maybe no shot bigger than that last shot by Jordan Larson, though, hitting a 3 ball from the corner to tie this game up before Skyview went back ahead by 2. Take a look at the replay here. That's a great kick out by Benyon. And Larson with no fear. I know my mom's watching and my girlfriend too, but I'm going to can this. Well, it's a whole new ball game. Basically, it's 2-0. Well, you know, sometimes I have a hard time keeping track of the coaches and which schools they work for. That's sure enough Terrell Baldwin working for Logan now. Spent a long time on the other bench as a very successful Skyview coach. There's a few of those coaches around the valley. Perry Christensen's one of them. I got to look at his hat to see where he's working. 2:37 now as the clock runs in the 4th quarter. Logan down by 2. Nyman with the ball. Logan's been looking all night for that cutting pass towards the middle, but they just have not been able to get it. The only penetration they've been able to get is from a dribble drive. Just like that. Kick back out to Murphy. Great recovery by Nielsen. There's a shot from Nyman. Rebound by Oliverson. Kicks it over to Grayson Moore. Grayson Moore to Knowles on the baseline. And there's a foul on Olsen or Benyon. Let's see who it is. That's Benyon, and he's done.
Foul on number 12.
He's going to have a seat tonight with 5 fouls and 2 points. And here's the foul right there. You can see the little hip check right at the end. If you don't swing that hip, you're not going to get that call. But this is not hockey. Although sometimes it looks like it. Now Knowles only up by 2. These free throws are just as big now for Skyview as they ever have been for Logan. And he hits the first one. Ice water in his veins. Coach Anderson calls Grayson Moore, one of his guards, over to talk to him while Knowles approaches the line for his 2nd free throw attempt. Like those sports guys like to say, he's cool as the other side of the pillow. Logan now down by 4 with 1:48 to go in the game. Looking for that interior pass, it just cannot get it. They're going to have to shoot their way back into this game. There's that pass to Sadler down low, and he's a big body. Gets it up and scores it. Still a 2-point lead for Skyview. 1:25 on the clock. Ty Nielsen all by himself in the middle of the key, and he misses it. He was so wide open it scared him. Oliverson with the rebound, falling away, puts it in and scores it. 50-46 as the clock winds down to 1:01 to play in this 4th quarter.